Hello and welcome to this new video. Within this video, we're gonna go into the way of the Bacchante. The Bacchante archetype, representing the female followers of Dionysus, the god of ecstasy, liberation, and transformation, embodies ecstatic celebration, liberation, and the embrace of sensual and instinctual aspects of life. Breaking free from societal norms, expectations, and restrictions, the Bacchante archetype symbolizes the call to discover one's true essence and live authentically. By delving into the depths of one's emotional and instinctual nature, individuals can tap into their primal instincts, passions, and desires, embracing their innate wildness and reclaiming a sense of freedom and self-expression. This video explores the transformative power of the Bacchante archetype, highlighting its significance in embracing authenticity and living life on one's own terms. The Bacchante is for most people in our modern world either a mysterious figure or one lost to the obscurity of the ancient past. Most might be aware of Dionysus and the Dionysian energies associated with it, though there tends to be the perception that the Dionysian energies are either hedonistic, chaotic, uninhibited, and thus dangerous to the stability of society. The Bacchante specifically refers to the female followers of Dionysus. In Greek mythology, Dionysus was depicted as a deity associated with wine, fertility, and the celebration of life. The rituals and festivities dedicated to Dionysus were characterized by ecstatic revelry, music, dancing, and indulgence in sensory pleasures. The Bacchantes, also known as Maenads, were the female devotees of Dionysus, who played a central role in these rituals. The Bacchantes were known for their uninhibited behavior, wild dances, and ecstatic states of possession. They would gather in groups, donning animal skins, often a fox skin called bassa rei, and carrying thyrsus, staffs topped with pine cones, and engaging in frenzied dances through the forests and mountains. These rituals were seen as a means of connecting with the divine, transcending societal norms, and tapping into the primal and instinctual aspects of human nature. The wearing of fox skins by the Bacchantes, also called bassa reeds, served as a way to tap into their animalistic instincts and merge with the natural world. It represented a shedding of societal norms and a surrender to the Dionysian forces of liberation, ecstasy, and transformation. The fox, known for its cunning and elusive nature, was seen as a creature that bridged the human and animal realms, embodying the untamed and unpredictable aspects of Dionysian worship. The Maenads, often depicted as driven into a state of ecstatic frenzy by Dionysus, engaged in rituals characterized by dancing and intoxication. Clad in fawn skins or fox skins and wielding thyrsi, long sticks adorned with ivy or vine leaves and crowned with pine cones, they adorned themselves with ivy wreaths, bull helmets, and sometimes handled snakes as symbols of reverence for their deity. Plutarch's Life of Alexander mentions that in Macedon they were referred to as Mimalones and Clodones, names derived from their traditional skill in spinning wool, while in southern Greece they were known by various epithets such as Bacchaea, Bassarides, Thiades, and Potniades. The cultist rites associated with Dionysus Bacchus worship involved fervent dancing accompanied by loud music and crushing cymbals, with participants known as Bacchantes. These revelers spun, screamed, and incited each other to greater ecstasy, often becoming intoxicated in the process. Their ultimate aim was to attain a state of enthusiasm where their souls transcended their earthly forms, enabling them to commune with Dionysus or Bacchus and gain a glimpse of the eternal realm, preparing them for the afterlife. The Bacchante archetype therefore represents the embodiment of these ecstatic celebrations, liberation from societal constraints, and the embrace of sensual and instinctual aspects of life. It symbolizes a call to discover one's true essence, live authentically, and embrace the transformative power of the unconscious and the forces of nature. Societal norms often impose limitations and expectations upon individuals, hindering their ability to express their true selves. However, the Bacchante archetype urges individuals to break free from these constraints, inviting them to discover and embrace their authentic essence. By rejecting the pressure to conform and instead expressing their true selves, individuals can tap into a wellspring of transformative power. The Bacchante archetype encourages the recognition and acceptance of one's unique qualities and desires, fostering a deeper sense of self-acceptance, personal growth, and fulfillment. From a psychological perspective, embracing the Bacchante archetype is intertwined with the individuation process, which involves integrating all aspects of the self. The archetype, as such, calls for the exploration and acceptance of the shadow, the repressed and hidden parts of our psyche. The Bacchante archetype very much then represents a journey towards wholeness and self-integration, where the wild and authentic aspects of our being merge harmoniously with the conscious self. However, fostering a deeper sense of self-acceptance, personal growth, and fulfillment is something that is cultivated over time. It requires one to carefully peel back the layers of the onion. So really, all the layers of defense we have built over time. There's of course a real need for boundaries and for safety, combined with this sense of vulnerability. A dream I had a longer time ago really captures this essence well of vulnerability and safety. In this dream, there was a part where the Bacchante archetypal figure was flying a B-Wing from Star Wars. The B-Wing is known for its stability, maneuverability, and firepower, making it a formidable vehicle. The transformative capabilities of the B-Wing would symbolize a really adaptability and the willingness to embrace change. In this sense, the B-Wing, known for its unique design and maneuverability, represents a vehicle for empowered self-expression. The female figure in the dream took control of the B-Wing, which from a Jungian lens suggests that she embodies a powerful and liberated aspect of the psyche. And as Bacchante, this reinforces the notion that she represents a force of authenticity, wildness, and uninhibited expression, which is both vulnerable but also standing in her own power. But further than this, the B-Wing, known for its unique design and maneuverability in the Star Wars universe, represents a symbol of advanced technology and modernity, where, on the other hand, the Bacchante archetype embodies a more primal and instinctual aspect of human nature, closely tied to the natural world and the celebration of life. As such, this contrast highlights the need to strike a balance between the advancements of the modern world and the primal nature-connected aspects of our being. It reminds us that while technology has its benefits, we should not neglect our innate connection to the natural world and the profound wisdom and transformative power that can be found in embracing our authentic selves. Where similarly, from a Jungian lens, we have to, find this balance between our authentic self and society as a whole, without sacrificing that sense of self, which is very much easier said than done. And it's also a very personal journey to go on as well. But when it comes to nature now, the Bacchante archetype is then also inherently linked to the natural world, offering individuals an opportunity to foster a deep connection with nature. It is through the connection with our own emotional and instinctual nature that we can come into a deeper harmonious connection with our surroundings, where we once more feel part of the world around us, part of nature. And by embracing the Dionysian energies represented by the Bacchante, individuals can tap into the transformative potential of rituals, celebrations, and sensual experiences. The Bacchante archetype is then also steeped in rich symbolism and imagery, each element carrying profound meaning, where, for instance, wine, a prominent symbol, represents the intoxicating elixir that liberates individuals from societal constraints, allowing them to tap into their authentic selves. Where masks, often worn by Bacchantes, serve as a metaphor for shedding social masks and embracing true identity. Where finally the presence of wild animals signifies the untamed forces of nature within us, inviting us to connect with our primal instincts. As such, ecstatic rituals and dances become transformative experiences, offering a gateway to transcendence and self-discovery, whilst at the same time reconnecting us with nature and our own instincts. I would then personally really recommend to tap into our own emotional and instinctual nature within a natural setting itself. Immerse ourselves in nature away from the hustle and bustle of modernity to really tap deeper into the archetype of the Bacchante in a free manner. It is when we are alone, away from others, deeply immersed in nature, that we, through ritual or dance, can fully express ourselves in a wild and ecstatic manner without the usual inhibitions that we have. Though, over time, it would technically indeed become increasingly powerful to do such rituals in a more communal or group setting. What I do have to acknowledge here is that for most people, such uninhibited expression of our full authentic nature can be indeed scary or feel overwhelming, especially around others. Thus, it is wise to take small steps when it comes to this. But what can be said is that engaging in these practices allows individuals to transcend the mundane and experience moments of ecstasy, joy, and transcendence. By embracing the Bacchante archetype, individuals can unlock the transformative power that allows them to lead an authentic and fulfilling life. Integrating this archetype within one's life, though, is to take a bold step towards authenticity, to stand in one's truth and power, and to embrace the full range of human expression, ranging from the depths of Venus to its very peak. With that said, I do hope that this both encouraged and inspired you to find one's own path towards authenticity and to really shed some light on the archetype of the Bacchante and what she really is connected to. And in the end, I do hope that through such examples, we can, in our modern world, find our own more modern, integrated manners of really connecting with nature and our own sense of self.